Hey, it's Ashley DuBose, and I'm going to be reading chapter 2 of Ecclesiastes for my audition. I'm using the teleprompter because time is of the essence, and I promised you I would have this to you by Thursday. And it is still Thursday somewhere in the world right now, so let's do this. Okay. I said to myself, "Come now, I will test you with pleasure to find out what is good." But that also proved to be meaningless. Laughter, I said, is madness, and what does pleasure accomplish? I tried cheering myself up with wine and embracing folly, my mind still guiding me with wisdom. I wanted to see what was good for people to do under the heavens during the few days of their life. I undertook great projects. I built houses for myself and planted vineyards. I made gardens and parks and planted all kinds of fruit trees in them. I made reservoirs to water groves of flourishing trees. And I bought male and female slaves and had other slaves who were born in my house. I also owned more herds and flocks than anyone in Jerusalem before me. I amassed silver and gold for myself and the treasures of kings and provinces. I acquired male and female singers and a harem as well, the delights of a man's heart. I became greater by far than anyone in Jerusalem before me. In all this, my wisdom stayed with me. I denied myself nothing my eyes desired. I refused my heart no pleasure. My heart took delight in all my labor. And this was the reward for all my toil. Yet when I surveyed all that my hands had done and what I had toiled to achieve, everything was meaningless, a chasing after the wind. Nothing was gained under the sun. I chose this because, especially in today's day and age, so many people are just working to build this empire, this legacy. We all want to be great. We all want as much money and property and power and fame and respect. And we want a lot for ourselves, and we do a lot. We work a lot, and we sacrifice a lot to get these things. And then we die, and it's so hard to not live for those things, what else is there to do? I mean, he talks about it in Ecclesiastes. You can seek wisdom, you can seek material possessions and money, and to make your name great. You're still not going to be remembered in 500-600 years. Very few people do we actually remember who walked the earth today. Very few people do we still remember of all the people who have come over the last 500 years. So it's no matter what, you can attain all these things, and still, what does it mean, right? So lately, I mean, this is one of the biggest things that I deal with personally is why strive for these things if at the end of the day it doesn't matter, right? But even with that head knowledge, I don't know if it's just the life we've been conditioned to live, or if there's a purpose that's driving me or driving each of us that we must fulfill. Even still, knowing those things, that everything's meaningless, I still aspire to higher heights. I aspire to be great in the areas of arts and entertainment, acting, singing. I aspire to be a great mother. I aspire to build a legacy for my daughter and for her children. And I aspire to have a lot of money so that I can have freedom to do what I want and be able to help others and be able to take my family on trips and do extravagant things. Not necessarily extravagant, but just have those comforts and freedoms to travel the world or get what not really want for anything. So these are all things that some of the things I want to do that if you check on with everything in Ecclesiastes, they're all meaningless, right? So but yeah, especially as I'm coming up on 30 this summer, next month actually, August 20th, I'm okay, I gotta get a house. I gotta become a famous singer before it's too late, and I gotta make this world a better place. And it's kind of depressing to think that I could do all those things and it could still not matter. So, I don't know. That's why I found it interesting and relevant. Yeah. Thank you.